Tokens and Elshnorn, what could go wrong with Naya? Excited to break down today's list in standard best of one, a 55% plus win rate list here on today's episode. Thank you for tuning in. As always, down below we have the timestamps where I will break down the strategy objective of this list. We'll go ahead, play that competitive Magic as we always do, and pull back for our retrospective on the episode. Now, if you have a question or comment throughout, let me know because I'd love to hear from you as always. So let's get moving here into our Naya tokens. But before we do, don't forget to come swing by the Discord server, say hello, and join the community there. All right. Naya tokens. So this thing is pretty ridiculous actually, and pretty interesting at the same time. So a couple of key pieces here. We do have Skrelv, but Gleeful Demolition here. Destroy target artifact. But if you control that artifact, create 3/1/1 red Phyrexian Goblin creature tokens. So literally you can play this turn 1. You can nuke it on turn 2, add 3. You'll be on 4 mana if you're thinking of Convoke on top of that, and you can keep doing stuff, or you can play Volderon Epicor, and turn 3 you're gonna be on 7/7, which gets you this guy, Ancient Imperiosaur, right away. If your mana base is correct, you need to drop red, green, boom, this guy, game over, my friends. That's pretty ridiculous. So anyway, this thing ramps quickly. The whole idea of it really, again, like I said though, is you got a bunch of tokens here, a bunch of 1/1s. You're getting boosts with Jetmir, you're getting boosts with Elshnorn, and Elshnorn you can sack and constantly bring this back. Look at this. The 3, destroy all permanents except for artifacts, lands, and Phyrexians. Exile the Argent Etchings, then return to the battlefield front face up, which is Elshnorn again. So you can rinse, repeat, clear your board. You got Knight Errant in here. You got Ancient Imperiosaur. Now, there are no spells except, and non-creature spells, except for Courier's Briefcase here. So this thing too, you can then sacrifice it and draw 3 cards if you get there. But that is a big thing, and we don't really have the mana base, so don't worry about it. Now, with that, well, you can use this anyway. You could get there. With that said, that is really the strategy objective of this thing. It's kind of played like a ramp deck / Convoke here at the top end. These things going over the top, and then your 1/1 tokens and creature dorks here are going to get power from Elsh, power from Jetmir, and you're going to go to town. That's what it's going to be about. So that is the strategy. That's the objective, kind of aggro pivoting into really mid-range just because of the speed of these smaller creatures, and really trying to effectively manage your top end of the curve here in order to win the match. So again, this is standard best of 1 list. Let's go ahead and check it out here today in our way, as always, where we do go play 3 competitive best of 1 matches. Let us see how Magic is going to treat us, because it's never just me, it's always the game. All right, here we go. Also, thank you for your support as always. We got swag, other great ways to stay connected here on the channel. We got a lot of great Magic content available to you, win or lose, as I like to say. All right, Legend Dan, we go first. We are going to keep this. We will keep this. Question is if I play this or not. I think I'm going to try this. Now, it's too bad we didn't have that token nuke, and literally we could have played this so fast, it would have been ridiculous. Now, it may be close if they don't wipe that thing. Still need our second green here, so we have to play that. If we crack this, we'd have to get rid of that. We may want the 2. Now we got to be careful here because they can wipe the board with this deck, which can be a problem. And we really need to think about it and hope that they don't have that. Ooh, so we're not quite there yet. Now, we're still not quite there. If they don't wipe us here, which could very well happen. All right, they got Squee. They will also need to be able to kill us on this one. So if we play that, it's not enough. We will play this. We can play this thing. We can also play Jetmir here. We are playing this. Just because we want to get this thing on the board. Now, they have to be able to get enough damage in, which is 8. It is possible they have lethal on the board. If they have 2 burns to the face, we'll find out here really quickly. Again, 2 burns to the face will get it. I have to think they have lethal because we can respond with lethal when they go in like that. Or maybe it's a bluff. It is a bluff. So now we need to think about what we want to do here. We'll play Jetmir. Giving all our stuff more damage. Which should get us there. Nice! Yes! Look at that! We did what we wanted to do our first match, as always. Alright. If you saw anything in this video, you saw that match. No, hang out for the rest. We got 2 more to go, as always. Alright. See, it's pretty fun. That's a fun one. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. We could have played Elshnorn. We could have played Elshnorn. It wasn't going to win us the game, though. That is the strategy to win the game. Smash the big dino. All right, here we go. We can keep this. It's going first. All right, Selesnya it is. Now, here we have exactly what I talked about. We could nail this thing on turn 2 with this, right? 2 or fewer other lands. The problem here, though, we could also nail this thing if we wanted to. The problem with that is we don't have our big green dino. Which this is okay now, because we're not going to hit that. Now we could do that. Ah, here we go. This is a good one. We don't have a double red, though. We may want to do this a little bit differently here. Put that on now. Now we have this, so one trick here again. We can play this and then hit. It's going to be a sacrifice, so let's do this. Oh, you're still going to hit. I don't know if that's going to work, is it? No, it's a miss. Ugh. Wanted to show you that, actually. Just be careful so you don't repeat that ever. Don't ever repeat that. Now we're probably going to get that dinosaur, and then we're going to cry. Oh, we got Jetmir. All right, that's fine. Can live with that. That's what you want to hit. So you saw our trigger. We'll see. This is going to be a tough deck if they have the life gain. And it gets big fairly fast. We'll let it hit, even though we could pop in and kill something if we wanted to. So we want to use this. That didn't help. Let's see. Take our big one off. Now again, whenever they deal damage anyway, which could be all these, they're going to be able to make a copy. Jetmir gets bigger, that's 12. We have to block at least one. Block there. They can choose. And that is brutal right there. Just totally lock our board down. We needed that one. There's our dino. And that's a good game. All right, third final match. The reality is the only thing we could have done is we could have kept blocking at that point. Maybe we could have got to our dino friend there, depending on how that played out. Nonetheless, good to see that you shouldn't do that. I actually did that on purpose. You didn't know that. Now you do. All right, Braun 0207. Let's go ahead. Here we go. This is not the starting hand we really want. May try it though. We got Jetmir in there. There we go. That's okay. Let's see what our friend plays. Esper Legends, maybe? Ooh, they missed the land drop. We are about to miss as well. That's too bad. Should have played that. Maybe on the main. They got, there's in there, there it is. I'm gonna let that hit. I am gonna let that hit. Oh. Just wanna go red. I don't think we can make it work. If we drop this, we're still losing. Oh. That's too bad. The land drop got us here. We're one off. If we would have let that go through, we might have been okay. We actually needed the 2 in there. Let these hit. If we would have let the 2 on, played this first, we would have been in an okay spot. So we can do this though. We'll see if they let that hit. No, they did not. Let's see what they counter though. Well, they got the right one. Oh. So sad. So sad. Couple mana issues here in the second and third match. To be fair, probably could have kept blocking out. Azorius humans or soldiers here. We'll let it all go. Now, I'm letting a lot of this stuff go because we're trying to get the ramp in specifically to help us make this work. Here we go. Question is that going to be enough? It is not enough. And we got plenty there. Unfortunately, too slow for us on the mana drops, which happens. The good news is we crushed that first match. We did. So that's the way the deck gets played. That's what you want to pay attention to. That's going to make the huge difference for you on this particular one. Really fun, something different and unique right now, particularly in the standard best of one meta, giving you a different option. Again, consistency is going to be key, but it is a plus 55% win rate list. We did not quite get there. However, again, maybe game 2 we could have. Just a little problems with the mana base, but that is magic. So as always, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Naya Tokens, 55% win rate. We did not get that in terms of what we had today. We did win one, and like I said, the first one was the best. First 6 minutes, perfect. With that, I hope you enjoyed the rest of the episode as well, and as always, the full thing. With that said, if you got a question, if you got a comment, let me know. I love to hear from you. Come swing by the Discord server, check it out. We got a great community there, so thank you to everyone there as well. And lastly, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your support as always. Appreciate the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community. Appreciate the members as always and the additional support and other great ways to do that and stay connected. We got a ton of great Magic content available to you here on the channel, and more coming all the time. With that, we'll see you soon. Go crush it with this Ancient Imperia Soar, which I butchered, but let it drop, let it hit, go crush like game 1. All right, with that, we'll see you. Mythras out of here. Enjoy.